welcome back into the studio.
We here, baby.
But yeah, that last track that we played was from Isolation Pack Part 2.
Yes.
So why was there the two different packs? Was it just part of like a series that you were doing?
Kind of. I think like the first one, it was like first lockdown. And I think prior to that, it just felt like we couldn't do anything. Everyone was shook. No one wanted to do anything.
Yeah.
And I stayed out of studio for like a little bit. It was like a couple months. And then when I did get back in there, I thought, you know what, I've got all this music. There's nothing to do right now. The one thing I can give people is music in it. So, because I'm sat on loads of tunes, I've just put them all together. I put together like a little compilation of tunes that I meant to put out at different periods of time, and just gave them this isolation pack. And then coming towards the end of the year, because the way I set out to actually release music changed, it was like, okay, in the meantime, we'll just give them another pack because I've got enough music too. I've been making music in between that time. And then it was like, all right, cool. Boxing Day, we just give them another bunch of tunes.
Yes.
And we keep it moving and just let them know this is the energy going
Keep
forward.
blessing the people.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I love that. So how have you found it making music in coronavirus? It must be weird, right?
Do you know what? For me, I'll be totally honest, I think it's been a bit tough. For the most part for me.
Yeah.
Just because obviously I'm doing a lot of production and engineering for a lot of other artists, and at the same time trying to balance my own like creativity. But what happened during that time is, in the first lockdown, I had like a complete block.
Yeah.
Even from like a manner of producing to even writing, I just couldn't do anything. I was just like, trying to force vibes. And then I went away. I think I went London for a month.
Yeah.
And then I come back, and then after that point, it was whilst I was over there actually, at my girlfriend's house, I was just like building beats. I must have had a day where I made about 5 beats, and then I was like, right, I'm back. I'm back. 'Cause I don't ever sit down and make beats. I have to do it in session. Yeah. So when I come back now, it just felt like a new spark. And in that period, it was good. It was great making music because I had the break. Then I had a block again.
Oh no!
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the block came back.
Confidence was a bit low, and the beats were still running, business was still running. But where it comes to my own music and my own time, it was like, I wasn't happy with anything. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I felt like it's been like a love-hate relationship. It's been up and down, you know.
I guess that change of space must have like really helped to clear your head.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think that's why? Because I've spoken to loads of artists about like how they found like quarantine and corona and stuff. Yeah. And most of them have said because they're in just one space that they just can't. There's no creativity there.
Yeah, because it's like you're like spending your time in isolation, with like your surroundings, right? And if you haven't got an outlet or a studio to go to and you've got your equipment there, you got to think about it. Where you wake up, where you eat, sleep, you do most of your things, you go through your emotions. Yeah. You know, at the same time, you got to create out of that same space. Yeah. It's similar to like me working from the same place I've got to create from. It's hard. It's going to be hard for anyone, you know? So a lot of artists do need that other space where they can go out to and then be creative, and even sometimes just sit in the studio and catch a vibe and see if something takes them. Exactly.
One of the tracks we played was Hollywood, and it is a bop. I loved that when it came out. It was so good. Yeah, and I loved the music video to that as well.
Thank you.
So like, were you actually in Hollywood? Because it looked like you were in Hollywood.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Oh, you'll say that? Okay, because I was like,
we wasn't well.
Because it looked like you were in Hollywood.
To anyone, it looked like we were in Hollywood, innit? Yeah. But one thing I'll say, which my bedroom said, is if they can shoot Hollywood movies in Northern Quarter, then we can shoot a video anywhere and be wherever we want to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
But did you go to a house in Cheshire or something?
No, I was out of the country.
You were out of the country?
Yeah,
okay.
I was in Spain.
Okay, nice.
But we shot the video, and prior to that, we didn't actually premeditate anything too tough. It was like the tune was there. It was already called Hollywood. And then it just so happened that there was a camera. Yeah. And we were like, right, come, let's just create a vibe and just make of it what we can.
So were you just on holiday with all your mates? Because it just looked like a massive party.
It was like a break, almost like a working break in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And in that little pocket of time that we were able to do what we needed to do whilst being in another country, because most of us were like freelancers and you know what I mean, we were like, right, let's do this. And for me, it was like, because I work for myself, it's more so I think of, right, I need this break.
Yeah.
I'm loving the breaks at the moment, because when I come back, I've got that creative juice. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
man.
when the airport's open, are you going to take some more breaks?
Oh, yes, definitely. I need to get out of here, man. I need to.
Where's your next destination?
I don't know, you know. I'm about to spend like a second birthday in lockdown, which is quite depressing. Yeah.
When's your birthday? March. I'm a March baby as well.
This is what I'm saying.
Mine was it 20? Mine was 23rd. That's when lockdown went.
I'm 30th. So
30th.
Around the same time when lockdown started, it was like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But if we're able to fly, I mean, I'll just go anywhere I can where there's sun and a bit of a view and some vibes. You can catch me.
The vibes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, for sure. So can you tell us a bit about this next track that we're going to play? It's Sugar Fiend.
Okay, so yeah, Sugar Fiend. This is the next one, basically. This is the next single. It's a tune that I've probably like favorite. Don't want to say my most favorite.
Yeah.
But it is definitely one of my favorites. We've got a video dropping soon with that as well. It's coming out very soon.
Can you give any giveaways as to what's in the video, like the concept, or is that a secret?
I'm saying all the hints, all the clues are in the name.
So lots of sugar.
Yes, and the vibe is sick, I'm telling you.
I'm excited.
It's very sick. I'm actually buzzing to put it out. I can't wait for everyone to see it, basically. But that's the next one, and that's going to be leading up to my next project, which is a new tape. Comes in the form of Meditate 3.
Meditate 3, yeah,
man. So those who are obviously aware of like my journey in my music will probably have heard of Meditate 1 and 2, and this is the trilogy now. So working towards
Meditate,
reeling that out over the next few months.
Because there's a bit of a theme. There's meditate, medicave. So do you like do a lot of meditation? Well,
do you know what? From like a few years ago, stemming from around the times of Meditate 1, I was quite infatuated with like the idea of like meditation and the Buddhist community. So I did spend a lot of time like exploring meditation, and you know, around that time I found like a spiritual side of me, not like a religious, I wouldn't say religious, but more of a spiritual, like getting to know myself better and understanding myself and energy better. So with that, I made the very first one, and it was like a whole concept. It took ages to do it, and it was like my classic. But when you listen to it, like the quality is not all there and whatnot, but people still appreciate it for what it was.
Yeah, you know for sure.
And with that, it just gave birth to a new series of things. So like Meditate 2 was probably like to this day my most impactful project that I've done. The most performed one as well.
Most performed.
Yeah, Meditate 2. So I think off the back of that, with the success I had with that mixtape, which turned things around for me, it was like, right, I'm ready to give them another one. And I have been for like the past 2 years, to be honest. It just, things change, innit?
I'm excited. So this is from Sugar Fiends from Meditate 3.
Yeah, Meditate 3.
Which is coming out, when's the tape coming out, or is that a secret?
That's a secret.
That's a secret. You can't be sharing secrets on there, but this one is by Abnormal Sleepz, Sugar Fiend. Enjoy. Up next, we're going to be doing the 10-second challenge. I'm going to have to get out my phone for this. So this is putting Sleepz to the test for his knowledge of Manchester. But how embarrassing is that if you get this wrong, I'm joking, if it's not that embarrassing. But I'm a southerner. So I'm testing you on your knowledge. It's not really a knowledge test. So I'll kind of explain it a little bit more in a bit.
Yeah.
But I'll get my 10-second countdown that I made on Logic ready. I think that's okay. It needs to go to the start. See if I think that's queued up ready. So I'm gonna like say you've got 10 seconds to say like a number of something, and then you've got to say it within the 10 seconds. Does that make sense?
I think I'm gonna try. No one judge me, please.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put the bleeper up. We'll roll with this and see if this works. Okay. So 10 seconds to name 5 Manchester sayings.
My car.
Our kid.
Oh, nah, I'm on the spot. Butty.
Your time's up.
Oh,
your time's up.
See, caught me off guard and that.
But that
These creasing up and that.
That was a warm-up.
Macca.
Macca, what's Macca mean?
Macca means like crap. That's Macca, that.
Macca.
Yeah.
You were just Macca, then you went blank. You went blank.
My mind shut off, man. See, I'm not good at these things.
I thought.
Go on.
But
I'm
you're
ready.
a proper Mancunian.
I sound like a proper mank.
You
I
sound
am
like
a proper mank.
You are a proper mank.
Quizzes like
this.
Yeah, they tend to defeat me still.
Okay, so you ready for the next one? That was a warm-up, so we can kind of like let you off for that one.
Go on then.
Right,
go
so
on.
10 seconds to name 5 Manchester landmarks.
Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah.
The Hilton.
Yeah.
Hume Bridge.
Yeah.
The Flyover.
Yeah.
And Piccadilly Gardens.
You just said Piccadilly Gardens. You ran out of time, but you did really well. 4 out of 5. That was better than the first one.
Closer, man. Closer.
Yeah,
warming.
Right. Let's get back to the. Oh, I lost it.
Flicking my hand and that.
Piccadilly. But okay, this is you should be able to get this one.
What?
So this is about. So you got this is 7. 10 seconds to name 7 nightclubs in Manchester.
2022's.
Where have you performed?
Oh my God. Nah, this ain't fair, you know.
Okay, do you want to do that again?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right, you can do that. Second chance, right. Should we say 5 Manchester nightclubs?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Mint Lounge. Where have you performed? You got to think, where have you performed?
Mint Lounge, 22's. Hidden. What's the other one called? Sound Control ain't even about anymore. Roadhouse, not even about anymore.
That counts.
See how out of touch I am?
But you ran out of time.
You see how out of touch I am? I can't even name 5 clubs, man. That's sad.
It is mad. Because I was doing this with my friends Liana and Janae, who are also presenters on Pi. Because we were just like, oh, how can we do this? And it was hard because it's like, we're in a pandemic now. When was the last time we went to a nightclub?
That's it. And do you know what? It's even worse for me because I've played at places. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the pressure. It's like 10 seconds and you hear, but you're like, yo.
So jokes. Well, we've got 2 more. Okay. So the next one is 10 seconds to name.
Oh my God.
I was going to say 7, but I'll make it 5. 10 seconds. Well, my mum just messaged me being like, even I know Soup Kitchen.
This is what I'm saying, man. Everyone's laughing at me now.
That's so joke. Big up Mumsy.
Big up Mumsy every time.
So 10 seconds to name 5 Manny bars.
Bars?
Yeah.
As in drinking bars?
Bars. We'll start again.
Oh,
so,
see, this is where it gets techie. This is why I got... Right,
you can be creative with it. 1, 2, 3, go. Flock.
Deansgate.
That's not a bar.
There's 5 on there.
What, 5 on Deansgate?
Yeah.
Like Lola.
Nah, I forfeit that.
You forfeit that one.
Because.
Okay. Why?
What's the difference between a bar and a club?
A bar is like a place where you drink at that opens till late, might have a dance floor, but it's not like a massive dance floor with bars on the side. The bar's like the main bit.
Because there's some venues I would name that aren't necessarily bars or clubs, should I say.
Like what?
Do you know what I mean?
Which ones?
So like, what was the first one we said now? Even like, what's it called in Northern Quarter? Not 22's, the other one, the bougie one.
The one
No, not Hula.
The one in Northern. The behind closed doors.
No, not Tokyo. See, the blatant one. See, I can't even think.
Tokyo.
No,
I've never
on the
been.
road like.
The narrow one.
Yeah.
Tiny.
You know what I'm talking about? The tiny place in Thingy. Someone's probably saying it to himself.
Terrace bar. Terrace. Yes.
That's a club bar.
A club? I wouldn't call that a club. I'd say it's just a bar.
Do you know what I mean? But I'd name that as a bar and say, or a club and say, you can't deduct that point from me.
Okay, you get that point. So I'd say...
Talking my way out of it now.
Yeah, it's good. But we've got the last one.
Go on then.
Okay, this is the last one. Right, and you should be able to do this.
Oh, see, this is the pressure.
I'm going to put a bit of pressure. You should.
Go on.
I was going to say 10 seconds to name 10 Manny rappers. 1, 2, 3, go.
Me, Abnormal Sleepz, Rago Loco, King Kai, Tyler Daly, Connor Con. Is that the 10
You
seconds
ran out
done?
of time. You ran out of time. Wait, I'll give you 20. I'll give you 20. Wait, go.
How many? 20?
20, yeah. No, not 20 rappers. 20 seconds. I'll give you 20 seconds. Yeah, don't have to be 20 rappers.
How many rappers?
10.
10.
10.
Right, go on.
Right, so this is part 2.
We're going to do this.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. Time. King Kai. Connie Con.
Uh-huh.
Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Is it stop? Oh, XP. Scarlito.
Mm-hmm.
H. Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. I'd say that was 22 seconds, but
yeah, it was a bit
still,
stiff. It was a bit stiff, but still. I think I was overthinking it, thinking MCs, rappers. Stop that, Sleepz.
Yeah, it's when you overthink it. It's just like, oh, what's what?